SpiderDAO is a next-generation hardware-based DAO governance model that aims to bring a new standard of fairness to existing DAO networks. And with me is the CEO, Nathan Varty, to explain exactly what it is that you're trying to do. Nathan, so let's start. Give me a little history of you and then what brought you to where you are now with SpiderDAO.
Hi, Jane. Thanks for having us, first of all. So my name is Nathan Varty. I'm the CEO at Spider Dao and Spider VPN. We started Spider VPN back in 2017, and we have grown the business successfully up to 15,000 users. And also, this is across 33 different countries. I'm an experienced entrepreneur, and also I have a background in IT and different operations. And before Spider VPN, I did build up a couple of other businesses successfully, and that was mainly in the renewable energy sector.
Okay, interesting. So then how did you make that transition into crypto and blockchain?
Yeah, very good question. So back in 2015, me and a friend of mine, we set up a mining farm, and we mined some Litecoin and Ethereum, and that was very successful. And then we decided to use the funds that we raised from mining, and we decided to start Spider VPN. So come back full circle. In order to start Spider VPN. And we always had like a long-term vision to make VPNs much simpler. They're very complicated things, and at the time, back in 2017, they weren't easy to use. So we decided that we wanted to make them simple. So we brought in a piece of hardware to make them plug and play. So that was a very easy way for people to plug in a device and get protected online.
Interesting. And I understand you're also doing your own crypto mining, or you have a crypto miner. Can you explain that?
Yeah, we're very excited about the miner. We launched that this quarter, and it's currently up there for pre-order now. But at the heart of the miner, what we always had in mind was wanting to make this eco-friendly. So we wanted to bring out a multi-token miner that was eco-friendly and also offered a VPN protection built right into it. I mean, not only does it offer this VPN protection built in, but it offers a high level of security and privacy, which is actually military grade VPN protection. But unlike many other miners out there, like Ethereum miners and Bitcoin miners, which use a very much electricity and a lot of power, this is a very low-powered device. So this brings it only uses 5 watts, about the same as a standard LED light bulb, which is very low powered. So what we find with this is not only does this give you a very low carbon footprint, but it also lets you see about it negates any uncertainty about future profits that you make when mining. This is always a problem. We don't know the price of electricity in the future, and this is always a problem with mining. So as an added bonus, this is also like net zero carbon emissions as well. So that's also fantastic.
Interesting. And it's called the Spider Miner, right?
Well, the Spider Miner, yeah.
Which is a cool name, by the way. Spider Dao is a cool name. So how can somebody find out more about Spider Miner?
Yeah, so it's available right now. You can go and put a pre-order in right now at miner.spidervpn.org.
Okay.
You can place a pre-order, and if you place a pre-order, we can expect delivery and shipment to start around about the end of March. So it's not too far away, a couple of weeks away. So yeah. Fantastic.
Now, so would this be appropriate for somebody who wants to do some crypto mining? They don't want a big operation, but maybe just do some in their home or so. Would this be appropriate for that?
Well, yeah, certainly. If you wanted to, you could literally take this device, you could plug it in, it would give you VPN protection in your home, and also you could do a bit of mining on the side. So it would be really appropriate for somebody who just wanted to plug this device into the home and have some VPN protection, along with some other cool features, and also do a bit of mining, make some passive income. So yeah, that really is what it's all about. You hit the nail on the head.
And you're also, you've talked a lot about how eco-friendly it is. You're also planting a tree, right? Explain that program.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This is a very eco-friendly miner. We already touched on that. But what we decided to do, go one step further. And that one step further is we teamed up with the Tree Nation. And the Tree Nation are a very successful tree planting operation. They've got around about 94 planting projects over 33 countries, and we're very proud to be part of that. And what we decided to do was for every miner we sold, we would plant one tree with the Tree Nation. So we're part of their planting project, and as I say, we're very proud of that, and we're super happy to be involved.
Mm-hmm. And explain a little bit about how Spider Dao will fit into this Web3 metaverse world that seems to be coming.
That's right, yeah. So obviously the metaverse world's coming. It's just around the corner. And we really feel that people aren't prepared for what's to come. And we really want to be on there and ready to protect people and make sure they're safe and protected while online. So we've built into the router a metaverse protection aid. And this metaverse protection aid is basically another layer of security while you're using your metaverse. So imagine you're playing a game on your metaverse, and you would have that added layer of protection with your miner.
Okay.
Your Spider miner.
Interesting. All right. Well, that sounds like a very interesting company that you've built, especially the way that people can mine at home if they want to do so. Thank you so much, Nathan. Yeah.
The other couple of features I would like to touch on, if you
absolutely
wouldn't mind.
Go ahead.
I missed about 3 or 4 features there.
Okay.
I can just quickly skim over them if that's okay.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so as we've mentioned, it's got military grade VPN built into it. It's got the metaverse protection built in. We've already touched on them. It's also got a hardware DAO. As you know, DAOs are very popular at the moment. And DAOs are a decentralized autonomous organization which exists on the blockchain. And this is organized by the community rather than a group of directors or a board of directors, which we see in modern traditional governance today. The DAO vote basically takes the standard traditional governance to a different level and allows people on the DAO to control it and partake and vote and be part of that process. And you can do this with the Spider miner. So you can actually become part of the DAO and become and partake in the governance through the miner as well, which is a very critical part of that, as many of the future goals of Spider Dao and the whole ecosystem will be to bring in new levels of governance. And it's also got one other feature, which I didn't touch on, and it's got this built-in decentralized ID. So if you imagine storing your information safely online, and then you get a code, a decentralized ID code, this can then be stored on the router. And then you could use the router or the miner to access decentralized identity. And we've teamed up with a few companies already this year with the likes of Kilt and Or Network and Hypersign, and we've collaborated with them to bring an additional layer of protection to our end users. So this is just another feature that decentralized identity built in, plug and play, and keeps it all simple. But so to summarize all the features of the miner, what we've got there was we've bundled together all these different features in one plug and play device. Not only will it give our users a passive income, but it'll also give them an easy entry level into the crypto space.
Interesting. And the decentralized ID will offer some more protection as well, some more security.
That's right. That's correct, yes. It's an additional layer of security, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Very interesting, Nathan.
Thank you very much, Jane. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.